$15 billion. That's how much Uber lost trying to conquer China. Amazon tried, failed, eBay tried, failed, Google tried, failed. But Tesla didn't just survive, it thrived. Today, Tesla is China's best-selling foreign car, manufacturing in Shanghai, exporting globally, making billions. 4 American giants entered China. 3 lost everything. 1 became unstoppable. What did Elon Musk understand about China that Jeff Bezos, Travis Kalanick, and Larry Page didn't? Today, we break down the playbook, the winners, the losers, and the lessons. Today, I'm going to show you 4 companies. 3 will shock you with how badly they failed. 1 will shock you with how brilliantly it succeeded. All of them were global giants. All of them entered with billions in funding. All of them had global dominance. But China didn't care. Because China doesn't care how big you are. It only cares if you understand the game. Let's begin with the most spectacular failure of all. Uber enters China guns blazing. Strategy: copy-paste the San Francisco model. Promise: we'll dominate like we did everywhere else. CEO Travis Kalanick: China is Uber's most important market. At the time, Uber was the world's most valuable startup. $50 billion valuation, unlimited cash, global dominance. China was just another market. Or so they thought. The Didi War, 2015 to 2016, but there was a problem. Didi Chuxing. Didi was 2 Chinese competitors, Didi Dache and Kuaidi Dache, that merged in 2015, and they launched a subsidy war. Uber burned cash, millions per month. Didi burned more, billions per month. But here's the difference. Didi was on WeChat. 900 million Chinese used WeChat every day. Calling a Didi taxi was 1 tap inside WeChat. Uber? Not on WeChat. You had to download a separate app. For most Chinese, Uber was invisible. The surrender. August 2016. August 2016. Travis Kalanick admits defeat. Uber sells its China operations to Didi. Total investment, $15 billion. Return, minority stake in Didi, which later became worthless. The dream was over. $15 billion buried. The 3 fatal mistake. Mistake number 1, speed obsession. The wrong kind. Uber was obsessed with speed, but the wrong kind of speed. Uber was obsessed with growth speed. More users, more cities, more funding. Didi was obsessed with execution speed. Here's the difference. Uber entered 60 cities in 3 years. Didi entered 300 cities in 6 months. In China, execution speed beats growth speed because city mayors are competing. Whoever arrives first wins. Didi understood mayors. Uber didn't. Mistake number 2. Ignored WeChat. 900 million Chinese on WeChat. Didi integrated day 1. Uber never integrated. Why? Because Uber saw WeChat as a messaging app. But WeChat isn't a messaging app, it's a super app. Messaging, payments, shopping, taxi calling, bill paying, everything in one place. If you're not on WeChat, for most Chinese, you don't exist. Uber learned this too late. Mistake number 3. Fought the system. Uber fought regulation. Western mentality. Be disruptive. Ask for forgiveness later. Didi worked with local governments. Mayors loved Didi. It created jobs. It followed rules. Mayors were suspicious of Uber. Foreign. Arrogant. In China, if you fight the mayors, you lose. Conclusion. Uber thought China was just another market. It wasn't. $15 billion later, they learned. Lesson. In China, speed matters. But the right kind of speed, execution speed, local integration, alignment with mayors. Uber did none of these and lost $15 billion. Amazon acquires Joyo.com, a Chinese bookstore. Jeff Bezos: China will be our biggest market. Investment, hundreds of millions of dollars, rebranded to Amazon China in 2011. The plan: bring global dominance to China, products, logistics, customer service. Amazon won everywhere. Why would China be different? The decline. 2011 to 2019. Here's why it was different. 2011. Amazon China market share equals 15%. 2019. Market share equals 0.6%. From 15% to less than 1% in 8 years. Competitors: Alibaba, Taobao, Tmall. JD.com. Amazon couldn't compete. The retreat. 2019. Amazon China shuts down its marketplace. Only sells Kindle and cross-border items. Total failure in the world's largest e-commerce market. The 3 fatal mistakes. Mistake number 1. Slow delivery. Amazon China. 3 to 5 day delivery. JD.com. Same-day delivery in major cities. Alibaba. Next day standard. Chinese consumers expect speed. Why? Because local competitors spoiled them. E-commerce in China evolved faster than in America. In 2010, Amazon US offered 2-day delivery. The same year, JD.com offered same-day delivery in China. Amazon China was as fast as Amazon US, but that wasn't fast enough. Mistake number 2. Wrong inventory. Amazon sold Western products. Chinese consumers wanted Chinese brands plus Western import. Alibaba/JD understood local taste. Amazon felt foreign. Example, a Chinese woman wants to buy a dress. On Amazon, foreign brand, weird sizes, unfamiliar styles. On Taobao, Chinese brand, perfect sizes, familiar styles plus Western luxury brand. Taobao offered the best of both worlds. Amazon only offered one. Mistake number 3. No singles day. November 11th equals China's biggest shopping day. $100 billion in 24 hours. Alibaba created it. 2009. Amazon ignored it. Why? Because Amazon already had Prime Day. But Prime Day was irrelevant in China. Everyone shopped on Singles Day. By the time Amazon joined, it was too late. Conclusion. Amazon dominated globally. But in China, being global wasn't enough. You had to be local. Amazon had a global supply chain, but Chinese consumers wanted local speed. Amazon had global product selection, but Chinese consumers wanted local brands. Amazon had global standards, but China wanted local innovation. Lesson. Global success doesn't guarantee local success, especially not in China. eBay acquires EachNet, China's leading auction site. 2004. eBay controls 90% of China's online auction market. CEO Meg Whitman. China is eBay's future. Investment. $180 million. Everything looked perfect. Then Jack Ma launched Taobao. The Taobao threat. 2003 to 2006. Jack Ma launches a new site. Taobao. Strategy. Free. No listing fees. No transaction fees. eBay strategy. Charge fees, like in the US. The war began. And in 3 years, it was over. 2006. eBay market share dropped to 29%. 2006. Taobao market share, 67%. eBay, China shut down. The 3 fatal mistakes. Mistake number 1. Charged fees when competitor was free. eBay, listing fee plus transaction fee. Taobao, free, made money from ads later. Chinese sellers flocked to Taobao. Why? Because selling on eBay cost money. Selling on Taobao was free. Simple math. Mistake number 2. Blocked communication. eBay blocked buyer-seller messaging. Why? To prevent off-platform deals. But Chinese culture is relationship-based. Chinese consumers want to talk before buying. Ask questions, negotiate, build trust. eBay's policy felt cold, robotic. Taobao encouraged messaging. They even built a messaging tool called Aliwangwang. Result, Taobao built trust. eBay didn't. Mistake number 3. Ignored Alipay. Jack Ma created Alipay, an escrow payment system. How it worked. Buyer deposits money to Alipay, seller ships product. Buyer confirms delivery. Alipay releases money to seller. It solved the trust problem. In the early 2000s, Chinese didn't trust online payments. Alipay eliminated the risk. eBay used PayPal, but PayPal wasn't localized. It was confusing. Alipay became standard. PayPal became irrelevant. Conclusion: eBay had 90% market share. Lost it in 3 years to a free competitor that understood Chinese psychology. Lesson: in China, pricing isn't everything. Trust is everything. Relationships are everything. Localization is everything. eBay did none of these and lost everything. Now, a different story. Not a story of failure, a story of victory. Perfect timing. 2019. Tesla enters China during the trade war. Everyone else is retreating. America and China are fighting over tariffs. Foreign companies are panicking. But Elon Musk? Elon Musk is building a factory. Shanghai mayor: how fast can you start? Elon: how fast can you approve permits? Mayor: Watch Me. The 10-Month Miracle, 2019. January 7, 2019. Ground broken on Shanghai Gigafactory. December 30th, 2019. First car delivered. Time, 357 days. Less than 1 year. Cost, $2 billion. Compare. Tesla Texas factory. Ground broken. July 2020. Still not fully operational. January 2024. Time, 3.5 plus years and counting. Cost, $10 plus billion. Same company, same technology, different country. What's the difference? The mayor economy. Domination, 2020 to 2024. 2020, Tesla becomes China's best-selling EV. 2023, Shanghai factory produces 950,000 cars per year. Tesla China exports globally to Europe, Asia. Profitability, higher margin than U.S. operations. The 3 winning moves. Move number 1. Worked with the mayor economy. The Shanghai mayor was desperate for Tesla. Why? Because Tesla was a trophy project. World famous. Elon Musk. Electric vehicles. The future. If Shanghai could land Tesla, the mayor gets promoted to Beijing. So the mayor did everything possible for Tesla. Permits approved in days, normally months. Land lease. 50 years for $140 million. Dirt cheap. Tax incentives. Billions saved. Construction support. Government contractors worked 24/7. Tesla understood what the mayor needed. Jobs, GDP, prestige. Tesla gave the mayor what he needed. The mayor gave Tesla what it needed. Win-win. Move number 2. Made China look good. Tesla didn't just build a factory in China. It showcased China. Made in China became a badge of honor. The Shanghai factory is the world's most advanced. China showcased Tesla as proof of manufacturing excellence. Western media. China only makes cheap toys. Tesla. No, China makes the world's best cars. China needed Tesla for validation. Tesla needed China for production speed. Perfect match. Move number 3. Localized but stayed premium Tesla Model 3 made in China for China, but didn't compromise on brand, still premium. Chinese consumers wanted a Western premium brand. Tesla delivered exactly that. Plus, Tesla had no direct competition initially. 2019, Chinese EVs, BYD NIO, targeting budget mid-range. Tesla, premium segment. By the time Chinese brands moved upmarket, Tesla was already established. First mover advantage. The contrast. Uber fought regulations, lost. Tesla worked with Govt, won. Amazon, slow delivery, lost. Tesla, fast factory, 10 months. Won. eBay, charged fees when competitor free, lost. Tesla, premium pricing but worth it, won. Conclusion. Tesla didn't just survive China. It thrived. Because Elon Musk understood what the others didn't. China isn't a market you conquer. It's a market you partner with. 4 companies. 3 in the graveyard, 1 still standing. Uber lost $15 billion because it ignored WeChat and fought mayors. Amazon retreated because delivery was slow and it didn't localize. eBay collapsed because it charged fees and didn't build trust. Tesla won because it worked with mayors, made China look good, and stayed premium. The lesson? China is not a market you conquer. It's a market you understand. And understanding means speed matters, but execution speed, not growth speed. Localization matters, consumers, products, payments. Relationships matter, mayors, government, trust. Partnership matters, win-win, not dominance. If you learn these lessons, you can win like Tesla. If you don't, you'll lose like Uber, Amazon, and eBay. The choice is yours. This is episode 6 of US versus China. The New World Order. If you want to understand the forces reshaping the 21st century, the economic wars, the tech battles, the military standoffs, subscribe now. We'll break down the strategies, expose the miscalculations, and predict the future. Because the New World Order is being written right now, and you need to know what's coming.